Time for some more business news with Joanna Connolly and from Business in Vancouver. And we're talking about Canada's productivity levels, and not very great news, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's not good news at all, actually, Sophie. There was a report out yesterday from Deloitte that confirmed what we already knew about the fact that Canadian worker productivity levels are really low compared with other countries and compared with the US it was particularly looking at.
Right.
The latest figure is that US workers produce 53 US dollars worth of GDP per worker per hour, and that's only 49 US dollars for a Canadian worker. So you can see that the gap there is widening as well. So it's not just that US workers are producing that much more, but also that it's increasing the gap, and that's really giving the US economy, you know, a much bigger head start over Canada.
So why is that happening?
Well, this is what is the new information, and that is that it's actually employers, not the workers.
Oh,
it's
excellent.
not a question of we should be making workers work harder for the same amount of money.
Right.
It's employers not investing enough in the tools, the machinery, the equipment, the training that the employees need to be productive enough.
To be more efficient.
To be more efficient and to not waste time with, you know, dysfunctioning equipment.
And it's been going on for some time.
It has been going on for some time.
So if it continues to go along that trend, then what does that mean?
Well, if the trend widens and the gap widens, then, you know, the US economy is just producing so much more than we are. But obviously that's a huge disadvantage, but the reason that it's happening, we think, is because of benchmarking. So it's a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. As US companies compare themselves with each other, then they spend that much more money, whereas if Canadian companies are only comparing themselves with other Canadian companies, they're saying, sure, we're investing enough. They're not looking abroad, as they should be, to see what everyone else is investing.
All right. Thanks very much, Joanna.
No problem.
You can read more about it on Business in Vancouver's website. It's BIV.com.